Today on The Real.
It's been a long road.
But Tamar is finally back.
We're going inside her recovery with the doctors and spiritual leaders who are by her side.
And what everyone should know about the dangers of blood clots. On a very special The Real.
Yes! You better let it out! I know y'all excited! I am too! So excited, and I just can't hide it.
Yay!
Now, as you all can see, there's a spare chair at the end of our girl chat table. So as all of you guys know, over the past few weeks, we've had many people fill that chair. They've all been absolutely amazing and so much fun, right, you guys?
Yes.
But the truth is that our family hasn't felt whole without Tamar at the table. I want you guys at home to understand, though, that Tamar has been seriously ill, and she has been fighting so hard to get back here with us. We all love Tamar so much, and the thought of her not being here with us is unfathomable.
Yes.
But to be honest, it almost happened, you guys, in a way. And it is honestly a miracle that she's even here with us today. Straight up, it is a miracle. It really is. So you guys, we all feel extremely blessed and grateful that Tamar has come through this difficult time. It hasn't been the same without her here, you guys, right? It hasn't.
At all.
No.
It's just not the same. Well, you guys, I am so excited to say that the spare chair is about to be filled again. Celebration. We feel so blessed, you guys. Please give a huge round of applause and welcome back to The Real, our girl, our sister friend, Miss Tamar Braxton.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
I have to say,
How does it feel?
oh, how I missed your spirit. I missed you so much. I get the pleasure of just sitting next to her every single day, and I am so grateful that you are back.
Thank you.
I really am. I love you.
my goodness. That's really nice.
So I think everyone wants to know. Oh, geez. How are you doing?
You know, I'm blessed. Number one, beyond measure. But I'm feeling fantastic.
Good.
You know, I didn't really know I was sick. But, you know, I'm definitely on the mend. Some days are, you know, really tough. Like yesterday was a little tough, y'all. I could not get out of bed. Like, you know, like the first time in my life, like, you know, I'm what you call a pusher. You're like, you're tired, you got things to do, you're stressed. I push my way through.
Yes.
I just found out yesterday, I can't do that. I ain't 15 no more. I thought I was 24. No, you 38, boo-boo. So, you know, I am feeling great.
Okay.
And thank you guys for your prayers and your thoughts. And thank you, girls, for never forgetting me.
Of course.
And just welcome me back with open arms. Like, this is like the best ever. I'm just so grateful to be here.
It finally feels right.
Complete.
Oh, man.
You know, it feels
Complete.
right.
You guys are sweet. Super.
A lot of them don't know. Although they haven't seen you every day, we pretty much have.
Yeah,
We'll
you
go
know what, you
visit
guys,
her.
I can't say, it's a lot of jobs that you go to that you only see people from 9 to 5 or whatever your hours are. These girls, I mean, I say it all the time, they became my family, but they really have become my family. They came over my house, they laid up in my bed, y'all know I don't play that game. But they laid up in my bed, we had
It's a
summer
big bed.
parties, you tried it. We ordered pizza,
Sure
you know, we
did.
talked about boys,
Yes.
we talked about our crazy children, honey. And, you know, it was just been great. You know, you guys are wonderful. And thank you for supporting me throughout this.
Of course.
Oh,
I couldn't keep them away. You know, I told Jeannie at one point, I said, Jeannie, if you come back here tomorrow, girl, I'm calling security. You're not coming back in my get out of my hospital bed.
But she was
thank you,
still
friend.
funny. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
my God.
This
Yes.
girl had me cracking up all
you-
the time.
and-
Matching PJs and
Yes.
eye covers.
Yes, and Vince
Fly.
would get her, you know, pajamas to make sure that she was warm in her bed and, you know, felt
you know,
at home.
I'm just glad you're here because I'm sick of these 3 heifers, all right?
Let me tell you something. This crazy food be like, drink water, Herb, come back to work.
I'm like, wherever you need to get better, please come back because, you know, you always,
good.
Yes.
y'all been all right, but,
I will say though, no, Lonnie's right. Like there were a few times, there were some things that we talked about that I wanted to hear what you would say.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
like when we
yes.
talked about Thanksgiving and what we were thankful for.
Yes.
Like we didn't have you here for that.
yeah,
And then,
we
Girl.
needed you, so I'm
Yeah.
so happy you back.
Yes.
We need you to get some rest and keep getting better, okay? So
Yes.
don't worry about it. We got your back, you got our back, but if you don't feel like coming to work sometimes, we understand you still getting better, so don't rush yourself.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Oh, thank you,
Don't
guys.
you do that.
But she don't mean that. She gonna call me.
I know. I know.
Drinking that water, Tamar?
Drink water.
Tamar, there's some other kind of big news since you've been gone, and that is your Grammy nomination for your best R&B performance for If I Don't Have You. Congratulations! So, what went through your mind when you heard the news? I want to hear everything.
I just got all of these text messages about me being nominated, and I'm like, well, Vince, I thought we missed the deadline. He was like, aha, but God, your single didn't miss the deadline. And I was like, wow, let me tell you something, guys. I always wanted to be a singer, but not for why people think. You know, I've always just wanted to be respected and just, you know, like respected for my craft because I always took it serious.
Right.
And just for the Academy, just to, you know, have a conversation about me. Little old Tamar Braxton from Maryland. You're talking about me in a room with the greats like Beyonce, Natalie Cole,
Right.
Rihanna, Toni Braxton, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
It's
you know, just to be,
major.
yeah, that's a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
And so everyone would like to win, and that'll be great. But just to be talked about and just to be nominated is a
Yes.
huge, huge deal. So I just thank the Grammy Academy for just even talking about me in the room. Thank you guys. It's a dream come true. I just deserve a dream. Thank you. Thank you.
Well deserved.
Now,
Well
Tay,
deserved.
while you was out recovering, we had some incredible guest hosts,
Yes, you
and
have.
you know, to keep your seat warm. And a lot of them was your family members.
Yep.
So we thought we'd get your feedback on how they did. So first up is my girl, your amazing mother, Miss Evelyn. She joins us to keep it real.
She's the OG.
If somebody was watching this show, an eligible bachelor, what are you looking for, Miss Evelyn?
Well, I like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest.
Talk, right?
This is the real.
This Thanksgiving, there's a lot of people watching this right now, so go on, let it out.
I can't do it.
Not only did she get that, she also showed off her rapping skills, so check this one out.
Oh my God.
It's the aunties in the house. How many cans can a cannibal nibble? If cannibal can nibble, cans go.
As many cans as some.
Yeah.
And nibble if the cannibal can nibble can.
That was your mother.
But Tamar, her dance, she was like,
She had the swing.
Did it not look like me, though?
yes, we know where you get it
And then
from.
my Evelyn was coming from my CD. You tried it, she can't come back here.
But also, Tracy Braxton joined
Shout out
us.
my girl.
Right? Okay?
I love
so
her.
check out what she had to say about her sisters.
Don't get it twisted. We got each other's backs.
right.
No matter what. No matter
It
what.
should be.
I'll pin your tail right in the corner.
Okay.
What you say about my sister?
Okay.
You don't
Exactly.
like her shoes? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need to tell her to keep it real.
She kept it real.
Was hilarious.
Tracy is probably my favorite Braxton to this day. Let me tell you something. Tracy is hysterical. All right?
yes.
You get your entire existence of life with Tracy. Tracy keeps me cracking up laughing.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
so funny.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
hilarious.
and last but not least, your sister Trina was a guest host. Also,
Yes.
listen to what we had to say to each other. And you know what Tay-Tay says, you remind me of her when vice versa.
She told me the same exact thing.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think because she and I are really like in lovey kind of people, and we like
Yes.
love our families, and we're just like really into our significant others.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, for me, while I'm with them.
Yes.
But you know, I think it's kind of kindred in that way.
Okay. I love her.
That's so sweet.
I love her.
That's my
Instagram video you put up.
So could I be an honorary Braxton
You
sister Tay-Tay?
all are Braxtons. What you mean? First of all, let me tell you something. Trina Braxton's my girl, too. Trina's my honorable mention. Because let me tell you why I think you guys like are very similar.
Yeah.
Y'all are... I turn up, queen.
That's
Like,
true.
for real?
I heard she can turn up.
She can.
From
She is the-
Adrian,
Yeah,
you said
what?
y'all turned up
Remember when I had
together.
the margaritas with her in Atlanta?
Trina leave you drunk and leave you hanging.
Oh, yeah.
All right, girl, I'm about to go. You be toe up and she sober. Like, wait a minute, what happened?
She was
That's how
sober
she
and
is.
got me twisted. And I was like, and she was
right.
like, bye.
And Tawanda is coming up later in the season. We want to thank all the Braxton sisters for coming in and filling in for our girl. Thank you guys so much. Really helped us.
Now, finally, with all five of us finally here, let us get into some girl chat. Which is your favorite? Your favorite. Okay, so check this out, ladies. Melanie Griffith has been telling her haters to have several seats, as you would say, Tay. Just a few days after Melanie finalized her divorce to Antonio Banderas, she posted a picture of herself on Instagram saying, "Here you go, unfiltered. I'm 58 and I'm in Hawaii Five-0 playing Scott Kahn's mom. Go ahead, say some more mean things. Merry Christmas," end quote. So, Lonnie, I want to know from you. Do you think it's better to clap back or not say anything at all? Like, what's your steez?
I want to give it up to Melanie Griffith because you know what? Do you and be you,
How about
girl,
that?
okay? You living your life. I don't care how old you get, whatever. You living your life.
So true.
But when it comes to in my opinion, I feel sometimes you have to clap back.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
I agree.
people can get out of control.
And you do
have to check
Lord.
them.
And you show check.
Exactly.
Yes, you do.
I'm a bouncer on my Instagram. I'm a bouncer. I'm like, I just check it. You ain't gonna say this. You ain't gonna talk about me or the people that I put on my Instagram.
How about that?
In any
Amen.
kind of way. Mine's about positivity, inspiration, and empowerment. I ain't got time for all that crazy.
I know that's right,
So
girl.
sometimes you do have to clap back. For
And
me.
I'm happy finally celebrities are clapping back because for a while they knew that we couldn't really say anything because we didn't want to start
Lies.
anything or we just wanted to keep it positive. But like Lonnie said, sometimes you just have to clap back. Even I clap back. When I clap
Wait. What did you say?
It was this morning. Tell him.
well, no, that was another time.
You twice.
There was a time somebody talked about my mama.
Oh, no.
And I'm in an interracial marriage.
Did you
and
curse?
I didn't curse.
Oh, man.
But somebody thought just because I am married to a white man,
Which is half of who you are.
yes, I don't appreciate my blackness.
Wow.
So they said, how come you don't put your mama on your Instagram page? Why is that? Is she too black?
They tried it.
Serious? I swear to God, you guys, this is what I get sometimes.
See, I would have cussed.
That's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
I said, listen, idiot.
Now that's a cuss word
That's
for
a
her.
curse word for me.
That's cussing for her.
Good words for you.
That's deep
and
cussing.
let you tell this story, girl.
Go ahead.
Then what happened?
What you said?
Okay. Well, basically, I said the reason why my mom hasn't been on this show or she's not constantly on my Instagram is because she's a very private person. So every single time I put a picture up of her, she has to approve it. Guys, she's just very picky of how she wants to
Yes,
look,
mama.
and she just doesn't want to be seen all the time.
Exactly.
That's right.
And she has the money. She didn't choose to be in the industry.
Yeah, I love my mama.
Yeah.
And I love her blackness, and mine too. How about that?
Now, when the doctors found blood clots in my lungs, I knew it was very serious. I vowed to use my experience as a tool to help educate everyone about the dangers of blood clots and what you can do to prevent them. We're going to give you the lowdown on what you need to know with the help of my vascular surgeon, Dr. Allan Tulloch, and my beautiful cardiologist, Dr. Ann McLaughlin. Yes. So, Dr. McLaughlin, how many people suffer from blood clots?
900,000 people
What?
have blood clots every year. And believe it or not, many are missed, so the count is probably more than that.
Wow.
And when people get blood clots in their lungs, 30% die.
Wow.
Well, alrighty then.
Wow.
So it's very important we talk about this.
Oh my goodness. So, Dr. Tulloch, I know that these ladies have some questions for you. Would you please help them out?
Absolutely.
Okay,
My
great.
pleasure. My pleasure.
They know absolutely nothing.
All right, doctor.
So please help them. So first up is Tamar.
Okay. Can you help explain exactly what blood clots are and why they're so dangerous?
Absolutely. So a blood clot is essentially a thickening and a hardening of the blood, okay? And it can occur anywhere in your body. Imagine if you cut your hand. You'll see bright red blood. Eventually it'll thicken and you'll see a scab form.
Okay.
The same thing goes on inside your veins, okay? In Tamar's case, it happened in the left subclavian vein over here, all right? But most commonly occurs in patients in their legs, so over here in the iliac or femoral veins down here, and those patients, would have leg swelling, not arm swelling like in Tamar's case.
Got it.
Dr. McLaughlin, do blood clots affect a certain age group more than another or gender?
So as we age, the risk increases, starting around age 40. But due to genetic differences, some people have a genetic predisposition to forming blood clots. It can happen in any age, and particularly in young women.
Wow.
It's really important. Young women on birth control pills is probably one of the #1 things because estrogen increases your risk of blood clotting. Pregnant women often come down with the blood clots. So we'll hear about other risk factors, but it can happen in any age, but starting in sort of the 30s is where it's really common.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Okay,
Scary.
Doc, this is my question. For people at home who may be scared this might happen to them, what could they do to lower their risk?
Absolutely. So there's certain modifiable risk factors that you should be aware of.
Okay.
The worst one is smoking. I mean, smoking is bad in general for a lot of different health conditions, but even for blood clots, it increases your risk significantly.
Okay.
So you should really stop smoking. That would be the #1 thing. If you're going to be going on plane trips, flying at altitude, or going in a long car ride, anything that's going to immobilize you, where you're going to be sitting for long periods of time, that also increases your risk. So you should try to get up as much as possible during those time periods, just for a little stretch to get the blood pumping.
I can drink, though? Don't answer that, doctor. Keep going down the gym.
Okay.
That is a good question, Lonnie.
Okay, so I'm nervous. I want to know, Dr. Tulloch, how do you know if you have a blood clot? Like, are there symptoms?
Absolutely. So there's some common symptoms that you should be aware of, okay? The first one you should be aware of is swelling. Okay. Swelling is the first thing you'll notice because blood has a hard time getting back to your heart if you have a blood clot, in your leg. All right? You'll notice pain. So patients will have pain when they can't get blood back. The blood needs somewhere to go, and it's having a hard time doing it. So it'll feel like really swollen and painful.
Okay.
And then the last thing that you might notice is tingling in the leg or the arm, depending on where that clot might be. All right?
Got it.
And then the most important thing is if you have these symptoms and you're short of breath, then we'd be worried that you might have a pulmonary embolus. Okay?
Wow. How much time do you have when you feel these things?
Some people might only have these symptoms. Some people might have no symptoms and then develop, go directly to the lung. It's hard to predict.
Okay.
Wow.
Got it. Thank you, doctor.
Dr. Tulloch, I want to know what can be done to prevent blood clots?
So there are a few common sense things that you should be aware of.
Yeah.
One is to stay really well hydrated. If you're going to be flying on an airplane, if you're going to be going on that long car trip, make sure you drink plenty of water, liquids, to stay well hydrated. The other thing that you can do is that you can wear compression stockings, like here. You can wear compression stockings, helps to push blood flow back to your heart. And then the last thing would be that, in general, a very healthy lifestyle, an active lifestyle is going to be, the best preventative measure that you can take to prevent blood clots from forming.
Awesome. So you can wear these on the airplane as well?
Absolutely.
Awesome. That is, I'm going to be doing all of the above. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tulloch, and thank you so much, Dr. McLaughlin, for answering all of our questions about blood clots.